Okay, let's install the new clutch and pressure plate. There's the old clutch disc. Here's the new one. Pressure plate. I marked it where it came off. Get the hub pointing out away from the crank. Got an alignment tool. Line up the dowels. Little blue Loctite to put on the bolts. Wiggle the alignment tool and clutch around a little bit, make sure it's all centered, and then slowly start tightening these bolts up in the cross pattern, just a little bit at a time, because you don't want to warp the pressure plate. Pilot bearing tool slides in and out of the pilot bearing and clutch disc nicely, so hopefully the tranny will slide in real nice. I'll get my torque wrench, torque down those nuts, and then we'll move on to the next thing. Okay, the next thing I got to do is I've got to set the depth for the annular throwout bearing, hydraulic throwout bearing. To do that, I got to pop the bell housing on and make some measurements. Basically what I'm going to do is I'm going to measure from this surface into the clutch fingers where the throwout bearing pushes on. Okay, I got my digital calipers. A pen and something to write on. Make sure they're zeroed. Looks good. Okay, measure out the back, the straight edge. It is 3.6572. Okay, now we'll take this back over here and put it on the tranny and take another measurement. Here's the hydraulic throwout bearing, and I've got some shims and a spacer already on the snout here, and you just add and subtract shims to adjust the depth of this throwout bearing. Just slide this puppy on. This post's got to go between these two legs. Keeps it from spinning inside the transmission or the bell housing. So now that I have that on there, now all I have to do is measure from this surface back to this surface, and then I can compare that to my measurement from the bell housing to the pressure plate, and add and subtract shims from there. Got to remember to push the hydraulic throwout bearing all the way back in its throw. Seven. Five, 3. I think that's going to be good right there. Okay, bell housing's on. Everything looks good. And we'll slide our hoses through. Install the hydraulic throwout bearing. Yeah, it's looking pretty good. Next step, mount it on the engine.